Well, my name is Claude Groulx. I'm from Canada. My 8 years as a pro bodybuilder. I've been living in Miami for 7 years now. Right now we're shooting in South Beach, a gym called Idol Gym. That's one of the gym I train, not every day, but maybe once or twice a week. I like to come in this gym for a change, and I think it's a good location. It's in South Beach, different people, different equipment. I like to train different gyms sometimes. Usually I train in North Miami. That's a place we shot last year. But this year, so for different, we can shoot here. And the light is very good in that gym also. I just won the Master Olympia about 4 weeks ago. I think I was in the best shape of my life. It's kind of funny because my 4th Olympia this year. I did 3 Olympia before and I was not in shape like in the Master. And maybe it's just the timing or just the coincidence, but for this year my preparation was maybe I got a little bit tighter for that show. And my weight was about the same, about 226, 227, but I got a lot harder for that show. Everybody told me the best condition they ever seen me. I know I'm always getting in good condition for show, but this time I think my body fat was probably around 3.5, 4%. Was the lowest I've got till now, and I felt my body was responding different this year to my training. I did a lot more cardio than usual, did like an hour and a half every day for about 6 weeks. That made a big difference in my preparation. Also, my training was almost the same. It's just mostly the diet and the cardio that made the difference. I was on a lower carb diet, mainly high protein and high fat. That was giving me a lot of energy, the fat intake I was taking, a lot of omega-3, omega-6, omega-9. I was eating a lot of salmon, taking CLA, so I was depending a lot on fat and protein. And I think after a couple of weeks doing that diet, my body adapted to it, and I got better at burning fat and protein for fuel instead of using carbs like your body is used to. So after a little while, my body got adapted to that kind of diet, and I started responding a lot better. And I think that's what brought me in a much better shape this year. The only carbs I did was the 2 days before the show. After 5 days, no carbs, only high protein and high fat. I was depleting for 5 days and a half. I started putting carbs in my body, and then the body started responding and getting harder. And I didn't retain any water at all. And actually, normally before show, I start feeling weak, and the last 10 days I start feeling tired, and I feel like I don't know I'm gonna make it, because your body is like exhausting. But this year, like, I don't know, I had the energy all the way till the show. Even the 2 days before the show, I was feeling like I didn't feel I want to rest. I was walking around, I had so much energy, and I felt even before going on stage I was in the best shape of my life for that show. So it was quite a difference, because normally I feel nervous before the Olympia, and I feel maybe I'm not at my best. Even people tell me, "Oh, you're in good condition and everything." That's the first time I really felt that I was 100% ready, and I was very confident for that show. And people were talking the night before that I was the guy to beat for the show, so it was making me feel really good. So when I won the title, like after 8 years of competing, it was my first title. It makes me feel so much more like happy about myself, and it's like I turned pro that night. Like before I was a pro, but before you win a major title, you really feel you're the best on stage. That's when you really feel that you're the man to beat. I was the man to beat that day, and I proved to everybody that I could get in that kind of condition. So I really felt I was turning pro that night, and it gave me a lot of confidence to get ready for the Mr. Olympia coming in October 25th in Vegas. I never felt so confident. The Master Olympia gave me that confidence, and at the same time make me realize that I still have a lot of potential, even at 40, that you can still improve your body. And I saw, when I think about Vince Taylor, I was talking about it in one of the interviews I did 4 or 5 years ago, and I said, I'm admiring this guy because at 40 he's still improving his body. And I wish I could do that when I turned 40, and that's actually what happened to me. I did exactly what he did. I turned, at 40, I won the Master Olympia, and I think, like he did, he improved his body from the 40 up till 43, 44. He was keep on coming in better shape, and I think that's what I'm going to try to do with my shape. Try to improve, come back even better next year. And I hope I can prove in this Olympia this year that I'm a better athlete, and I came with a much better shape this year. And the confidence, makes a great difference when you walk on stage and you feel confident about yourself. I think that reflects on your image. The people, they look at you and they say, "Well, this guy is ready," and it shows. And it shows in his attitude, shows the way he's presenting himself. So I think it's going to make a lot of difference in this year Olympia. Actually, it was like no carb for 5 days, 0 carb. But the diet normally, before the Olympia, when I got ready for the Master, was about 100 grams of carb per day, which is very low. I never went that low. Normally, the lowest I was going was 150 to 200 grams. But this time, I was like for maybe 6 weeks at 100 grams of carb. But high protein. I normally always on high protein. But the difference, like I said, was mostly in the essential fatty acids that I brought in my diet, in like a main source of fuel to train, the energy that you need every day. And the body adapts to it. After a while that you cut back on the carbs, the body started adapting to using burning fat and burning protein for energy, and it gets better at it, And I don't know, it's kind of funny because normally when you cut the carb, the first week or two you start craving the sugar, and the body is like getting like caffeine or cigarette. You're taking it out from your body. Your body's craving for it. The sugar is the same thing. Your body craves for it for a little while, and then when it started adapting to the fat and the protein, it's like I was craving for steak. I was craving for salmon, up to like 2-3 days before the show. I was not even thinking about carbs. I was coming back home late at night after my workout, and first thing in mind, I couldn't wait to get home to get my salmon and to get my beef. I was eating filet mignon the last couple of weeks just to treat myself a little bit, and I was craving for that food. I was not craving for sugar, which was something different for me. Normally, I'm always craving for fruit or sugar, but when you get your body adapt to eating something else like fat and protein, your body starts craving for that kind of food. It was good for me. Like I was not even suffering from the low carb diet this year. Yeah, the only thing, I train a little bit smarter than before, because when you reach like 40, you join and everything, and you train a little bit smarter. And I got hurt earlier in my career. I hurt my lower back, I hurt my elbow. And I was always training with heavy weight, and the form was not the best form and everything. Now I train smarter in a way that I train as intense as I used to, but I don't go as heavy. I just get better form and do exercise that they put more stress in isolating one muscle, especially instead of training like if you do a squat, and the squat will work your lower back, your quads, your hamstring, everything. But if you do like a squat in a Smith machine, it's a much more isolation exercise, so you won't train as heavy, but you're still going to hit the special target muscle that you want to hit in as much as intensity as if you go really heavy, but you got more isolation, so it's a smarter way to train. And I train in a slower motion, put more intensity on the negative part of my movement. So that's all that different approach that I do in my training, to put as much intensity as I used to, but avoid at the same time to get injured and stupid exercise, going just heavy and just cheating on all the movement and everything. So I do a lot of more negative and like slower movement. When you go slow, your body is more like in the kind of stress than doing fast movement and cheating. So that's the major change I did in my training. At the same time, I think as you get older, you know which exercises are working better for you, which muscle you need to improve most. Your training just get better and better as you get more experience in your workout and everything. So I think that's why I'm saying that I can still improve my body, and probably for another 2-3 years I can come with a better shape, even harder. I think even in the Master Olympia was really hard. People were saying they never seen me in that kind of shape. But they're going to see even at the Olympia, the regular Olympia, that I still came in an even better shape than the Master. So I know that I can improve. Even I think I was 100% ready for the Master. I know that there's always a little part of your training, a little part of your diet that you can push a little bit more and try to get in better quality, better shape for the next show. Well, the only part that I was thinking that I needed help was mostly in my posing, because even Wayne Demia told me many times, your condition's always 100% perfect, but you need to improve your posing. That's what makes a difference in most of the show between finishing in third place or fourth or first. Sometimes it's just the posing, the way you present your body, and that's why the last 2-3 years I was getting Milos to help me a little bit with my posing. But I think for the diet and the training part, the last 10 years I've been doing it on my own, and I always keep my eyes and my ears open. I get advice from people, I listen to other people, what they do for their training and your diet. But at the same time, I always try to read and study and try to learn more about nutrition and training, to learn about myself, to know how my body reacts and what can work for me. And maybe it doesn't work for somebody else, but I know pretty much what's working good with me. And I pretty much came with I got the formula to get my shape ready. I knew that after the Master, that's what I told everybody. I said, no, I really got it on target. I know how to get my shape in that kind of conditions. I just have to repeat it for the next show. Any show, I got to just do the same, but I can at the same time push myself a little bit more. There's always space for improvement, but I know what worked good for me and what put me in that kind of shape, because I keep track of everything I do. I write everything down. If diet, supplement, everything that I do, I write everything down. So like this, I can analyze myself after a show, say, yeah, this worked really good for me, this part didn't work that good, so I can do some change, some improvement. But this time, I think for the Master, everything came in the good timing, everything came together. The day of the show, I think I was 100%, so that's why I got everything in my book, everything is wrote down. And I did it on my own, so I know that I know how to get myself ready. I get a lot of people calling me now, asking me for advice, and I think when I retire in 2-3 years, that I can very much help everybody to achieve that kind of condition in major show, even if it's not pro. I got people approaching me for a national contest. Even the Mr. Canada, I got 2-3 guys that they want to get my help for the next year. And I think I know what I'm doing with the supplement, diet, and training. I think I reach a level of experience and knowledge that people can benefit from it. If they need my help, I'm ready to help other people. Obviously, I still keep my eyes open, my ears open. If I hear something new or some people that they give me some advice, I always take it as a plus for me and analyze it. If it works, I try it first. If it works, it works. If something I don't like, I just don't do it. But I like to know what I'm doing. So I know there's other people rely to a coach or a trainer. They rely too much on it, and then when it comes time to, you ask them what they did for a show, how they got ready in that shape, they say they don't really know because they rely too much on someone else to take all the decisions. I always try to, if I do something, to learn why I'm doing it and what reason this is better than another kind of preparation, because I want to know what I'm doing. So like this, I learn from myself, and I can teach other people after that. Almost there. After like 8 years of being a pro and 15 years of competition, this year the Master Olympia was a kind of achievement in my career, like something that I always dream of. Like even if in Master or any pro show I wanted to win a title, and I finally did it. I won my title. But right now, after what I did, I'm still looking for sponsorship if anybody's interested. I'm free now. I don't have any contract right now, and I'm looking up to any major company that they want to put their name and behind me. And I'm ready to help any company to promote their products. And I'm not scared of working. And I'm up to any proposition for any sponsorship, because I know it's a hard sport, and if you count just on the revenue you made in the show, it's not enough. So you need some support to achieve a good level of competition and to be able to continue. I want to try to maybe defend my title as Master Olympia for a couple of years like Vince did, but for that I need sponsorship, need someone behind me. Any company that will be interested, I'm open for proposition.